All right, we're on. Actually, now we're on. I just pushed that other button, and my computer's kind of slow, so bear with me. But we're just gonna get this out of the way. And yeah, I woke up this morning and I started writing down in my journal, planning and scheming this game. Why am I making a game? And asking these questions and writing down things. And immediately was just like, why just write it by myself? Why don't I just jump into the game and talk about my game and actually bring you closer to me, not me, but bring you closer to the game and actually get myself in a deeper place concerning my game. Just kind of letting the overview of the game go. And I just kind of have these questions, like this is the question: why am I making a game? And I guess the answer to that question is the purpose of the human experience culminates in an artistic expression. And you might be asking yourself, what's an artistic expression? Well, to me, an artistic expression is any emotion that manifests in a physical action. Think about that. You have an emotion and you express that in a physical action. That's the culmination of your human experience. Everything before now led to this moment, and everything after now will be influenced by this moment. And you almost continually having artistic expressions. But how do we have artistic expressions that reflect the nature, our true nature? What is our true nature? Which I believe our true nature is blissful. So how do we tap into our blissful nature? How do we become the optimal human that we and the whole world deserves us to be? Well, I believe it's through play. By playing, not just in a game, but in your actual life. Your life should be a play. It should be literally fun. And you should be doing things that are risky, like in a game, but also you want to take that risk. And you want to fail sometimes. Just like we just jump right in right now. Like sometimes you want to climb the big tree. I pressed tab. So you want to climb this big tree. You want to get up to the top. And you're not afraid of falling. But you know you could fall. And when you do fall, sometimes it's fun. Especially in the game. And so here we are. With my lag ass. Jumping around. Playing. Of course, I gotta arm that clarinet first thing. That's most important for me. Now, in this game experience, it is such at the beginning levels of what I dreamed to be that it's pathetic. Right now, I wish more than anything I could just take my character right over to this rug, push a button. I don't know what button. I like J. That's the button I like. Push J, and J would pull up this menu like T does, and you could just hover over this melody, and it will, my character would just go into a little seated position. Push J, he goes into a seated position. Hover over this, it won't cover him up. This won't cover him up. It'll be over here somewhere. And you go over this. You don't even have to click it. You just hover over it, and it'll play the melody. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. And you hover this. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. 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 See, I have 6 melodies right there. 6 melodic bits. I'm calling them espresso bits. And what you would be able to do is go. See, I'm just singing for you. I'm a horrible singer. I'm just such the worst singer. But that's the best way I can show you that this concept is going to be so easy for a person to just play. And you running around is playful. This is fun. This is great play. And so you walk up to Sarah, you help her out a little bit. You say, "Oh, you lost your sheet music. Sure thing, I'll help you pick up your sheet music. Pick up some sheet music." So you're just playing, and the purpose of this game is to play, but not play just any old. Actually, yeah, you can play any old way, but there's different ways of being playful. There's ways of being helpful that are playful. There's ways of being hurtful that are playful. Look here, let me show you an example of how to hurt something in this game. I mean, you can swing your clarinet right now. You actually can't hurt Mr. Gorilla, Mrs. Gorilla. I don't know. I don't know their genders. I haven't asked. It's just a gorilla. No gender. But a great way to be hurtful in this game. You walk over to the Great Dragon Head. The Great Dragon Head really messed things up. You walk up to the Great Dragon Head. I want to get it right. I don't know where you have to stand to get him to talk. Alright, here's a great way to hurt someone in this game. If you bring squirrels here, the puma can eat them and protect the peaceful stags. It doesn't seem like very hurtful. Protect the peaceful stags. But for me, hurting the squirrels at the consequence of the stags is not worth it. So maybe I'd rather protect the squirrels. Or maybe you want to... Because what's going to happen is if you bring the squirrels to the puma and let the puma eat the squirrels, it's great. You save the stags. Because every hour the puma's going to eat... You're just going to... Who are you? Alright, let's hear who this dragon head is. I am the tormented spirit of the great dragon. I created the puds to help me, but they learned to blow fire, and are now a great nuisance. I am doomed to suffer, but you are not. Take care of yourself and be kind to my friend. That is very good advice. So even though the dragon stonehead is kind of messing things up, it still knows something worthwhile. And I think that's a great lesson in life, is that yes, there's people around you that are messing things up, but still listen to them. Listen to their story. So this game is teaching you how to be a person, a playful person. And so here we are. I just want to check 1 second to make sure that this is all recording, because I'm so new to this. And it's recording, it's streaming. So yeah, I guess we're on. I have no one chatting with me, but that's fine. So you can respond to the Great Dragon Head. Wow, nice to meet you. It's okay, the forest forgives you. Tell me if I can help end your suffering. I'm going to stay away from you. To me, this is my favorite answer right now. But this answer will provide a quest for you to help the Great Dragon end its suffering. And what the quest will be is to gather the puds. I'll show you what a pud is going to do. You gather the puds into a certain area to protect them, protect the forest from them. And I think I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm not stuck. So let me just tell you what's going to happen. It doesn't happen yet, but you go into the tree. We'll go into the tree together right now. I want to hear what that person says. Everyone's a person. Puds worship destruction. This ancient ruined dragon can't live some more. This is where the puds need to end up. They need to end up right here. I think, maybe, or I don't know. I haven't figured it out. It says the same thing. Check out the rugs I made. I'm so proud of these rugs. I'm like beaming with joy about these rugs I made. I want to make hundreds of rugs. I want to make rugs so awesome that I can't wait to just go here, sit down, and just play. There's a squirrel. So what you're going to be able to do, what you can do, is you can gather the squirrels. Actually, I wondered this the other day, if you can actually drop a squirrel. So I'm going to go to my inventory, go to view. I'm going to drop one. I don't know. Do you know how to arm it so that you can drop the squirrel? You can go like that. I don't know how to drop a squirrel. I wish I did. I wish you could just drop them in front of me. Yeah, so you can gather some squirrels. The amount's going to be like all of them, just to make it a totally immersive experience of trying to save the stags. Or maybe it'll be like 30 an hour. You know, an hour of gameplay, not an hour of real life. An hour of gameplay is going to be like 20 minutes. So every 20 minutes, an hour goes by. Every hour there's going to be something that happens, something that gets unlocked, or something that gets locked because you didn't do it fast enough. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I literally bought a computer a week ago. I remember 2 weeks ago. I was at Best Buy 2 weeks ago looking at computers, talking to the guy about my idea, and he said, well, buy this computer. It's pretty much the best computer you can buy right now because everyone's getting into cryptocurrency, and all the computers that can do what you want to do are sold, except this one. Actually, there were 3 computers. And I said, which is the best of the 3? And he said, well, best for your money is this one. The one I'm looking at right now. Oh, there I go. See, that's a great risk I just took. And the risk had consequences. The consequences are I have to try to climb the tree. In life, you can't just climb trees and fall out of them. So this isn't to mimic real life completely. It's to simulate aspects of real life that are great to practice having. You can collect rugs. I collected a rug. Doesn't that feel great to collect that rug? I want to be able to, now that you have that rug, you go to inventory, go to the rugs, and you roll out the rug. I don't know how to do that. You can hit D and click on it, which does that, but I don't know what else to do from now. Let's see options. Look at the settings. Controls. There must be a drop. No. Sorry, that's no. I don't even know what I was just talking about. But yeah, so you'd be able to hit that rug, push a button, lay the rug out in front of you. You'd just be laying there, and now your rug is there. And I want people to have these rugs forever. And in fact, the first rollout of the game, I want there to be hundreds of rugs available. Every place there's a rug, and where that rug was, I want there to be hundreds of rugs there. So that when you take that rug, it is yours now. You can leave this game and keep that rug for the first rollout until all the rugs are gone. And then the rugs will not be havable. They'll just be only in-game available. So that the first people that have this game experience literally get to have it. It's not a one-time event. They literally can own that rug and take it wherever they want. It'll be one of 100 of each rug that the game has. I think this is an amazing idea, and there's nobody here listening, but I don't care. I made that before, but I didn't make that. Alright, so what are we doing? We've collected some squirrels. If you take the squirrels, I'm going to make some music. I want these to have musicality. You just bump into the music notes, and they make little... They just, like, play, and they just come back. So you can bump into it, and go beep, 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 beep. And then they just come right back. Maybe you can bounce on them and make noise. Alright, we're going to take the ball to the great field, just for fun. It doesn't do anything, but I'm going to bounce it off. Bouncing off the wall function sucks. Alright, sounds nice. But I don't want to get involved. What a great answer. Don't you want to help? I don't want to get involved. How do I know how to help? Who are you to decide what's best for everyone? Nice spelling, right? No, I want to play music. That's my greatest answer. My favorite answer. No, okay. So what? Oh, excuse me. I literally just got out of bed. I didn't even put clothes on. Just in my pajamas. And I just got a text, so I checked that out. I don't want to get more than I want to pick up things. There you go. I got it. So what would happen is you have the squirrels. You actually don't talk to the driver. I just wanted to put the ball in this thing. Go to the Puma directly. The Puma's left, so I don't know where the Puma is. I need to control how far the Puma might be up behind the fence. Let's just pretend we found the Puma. Because I don't think I could find the Puma right now. The Puma just has free reign. Back there. It's scary. The buds are actually not that scary, but I think they're actually huge. But I don't want to mess with them. I want to break them and start chasing them. Puma. Alright, screw that. Let's just pretend this stump is a Puma. So you go to the Puma, you drop all the squirrels, and immediately the dragon recognizes that you did that. He says, "Thank you. Wow. You did that." And then what the dragon will reward you, which is just an illusion of reward, with pretzels. And the pretzels will appear on the stumps. You can have some pretzels. Pretzels are great. But they're not the point of this game. They're just a treat that's a distraction. Yes, you can gather pretzels. There's a baked pretzel. There's a salted pretzel. There's a cheesy pretzel. There's a chocolate-covered pretzel. There is a sprinkled pretzel, chocolate and sprinkles. I'm missing my cinnamon pretzel and my Parmesan pretzel. Let's stir it up there again. There's a brunch pretzel. I don't want a brunch pretzel. I'm going to eat the brunch pretzel. And that's the most important pretzel. I can't even say it without laughing. It's the gluten-free pretzel. I'm gluten-free. It's not a thing about gluten-free people. I think it's funny, but I have to be gluten-free. But I am. I don't eat wheat. I avoid it. When I do eat wheat, I have consequences. I'm not like deathly allergic to wheat with like super celiac, but the consequences of eating wheat for me are not like eating wheat. Unless it's just some special occasion that I just feel like enjoying something. And I know the consequences, and I'm willing to go through them for the sake of this other purpose, which is sometimes just saying, "Hey, you made this delicious spaghetti." That's so satisfying. Now on the ball with the ball. And there's that music right there, the last one. But just to be able to say, "Hey, you made this with Mom, and you want me to try it?" And of course, I'll have some of it. And I have some. And I take that risk. And I enjoy spaghetti. I don't enjoy the consequences, so I don't eat spaghetti all the time. When I do want to enjoy spaghetti, I just do it. Because life is great. And then I play being sick, which is a great game to play. Allow yourself to get sick sometimes, and learn how to be an amazing sick person. Don't be afraid of sickness, because sickness will come. Disease will come. You must learn. You don't have to do anything. One could become an amazing sick person. Because eventually, hopefully, you'll become very, very old and live a long, fulfilling life. And it's inevitable that pieces of you will break and you'll stop working and you'll have disease. And that disease will be uncomfortable. And if you have the skills to become full of disease and an amazingly kind, gentle person, wow, how awesome are you? There's my friend Janessa. Let's see what Janessa has to say. I'm gonna drop the ball. What's funny about the ball is that when you drop it, it doesn't fall. Does it fall? Maybe it does. Sometimes it just floats. When you drop it in the water. It just sits on you. I messed it up. Alright, let's go see what Janessa has to say. Tripped up. Janessa. Right. Hey, buddy. I love the exercise. What are you doing? Sure. First close take a drink of wine. Look at what he wants to I cheated on my dietary restrictions, so now I'm a little snobby. Well, I just got snobby. So let's raise your hands above your head and reach towards the sky. Look at that. Breathe deep. Okay. So that would have lasted a little longer. But I did it. Now reach your hands out to the sun. Thus, everything is the eyes. Good. Release your feet from your head. Stretch your arms. Keep your hands off your knees. I did that too. It was tough. I hope it makes sense what you're doing. I would want music to start playing right here, just during this thing. I don't know how to do that, so you dance to some music. She says, oh, you're so fun. So she's going to be kind of a health hub in the game. Any answer you give was a flute to buy. Now if you accept the flute, that's your violin, it's just floating. It's floating, yeah, but if you accept your flute, perform some quest, I don't know what it is yet, and then next time you come here, she's going to have another exercise to do. She'll just have lots of exercises. You'll see in the corner the narcissus flowers, blooming flowers, the great tree, narcissus flowers and hibiscus flowers, and out of style. So what you would do is collect all these flowers. And actually, it's kind of a double quest. What you have to do is talk to, I think Lydia. Let's go find Lydia. I just love joking. Sorry, I'll stop. So here's Lydia. how we collect flowers to make a beautiful garden. Sure thing. So now, collect some flowers. These are the flowers. It'll be like pretty much any flower you can grab. For instance, let's say you hurt a pug. You don't hurt a pug. They're hard to hurt because they actually. I want them to have more health than you. Don't hurt them. Oh God. You're not even with you. This is so difficult. There we go. You see that? When you destroy a pug, it releases a flower. And I love it to be a start over function. If you die, you literally start all the way over. You use all of your progress. Just like Dino Ricky. One of the best games on the Nintendo Entertainment System ever created. Right. And so that flower you can grab the Blooming Heart flowers. You can grab all these flowers. Alright, so we have enough flowers. Now you go to Lydia. And Grandma, she doesn't say what she would say once you have enough flowers to have enough this. Thank you. You've given me enough flowers to make a garland. If you collect more flowers, I can make another garland. And while I'm making, and when I've finished this garland, come back, and I'll let you have it. So you're collecting the flowers. And let's say you have enough. You come back to her and say, hey, Lily, I made more flowers. And I brought more flowers. Have you finished the garland? And she says, yeah, you can have it. If you'd like, you can bring it to the great tree and offer it to the great tree. So now you have a beautiful garland, made of those flowers. And you can bring it to the great tree if you'd like, or you can keep it. Or you can take it anywhere. You can offer it to anyone. You can offer it to, you can just say, actually, so, Janessa, you're so nice. And I have this garland. Would you like it? And she can respond however she wants. Or you can go to the climber's wife. The climber's up in the tree. He's way up there. He hurt himself. And that's a quest. So find him. And he says, I hurt myself. I got stung by a scorpion and I'm an agent. We'll find the magic grass with the medicine and give it to them. And then we'll find them and we'll go to the grass. So here we have Harvey's wife, who is just waiting for him to finish climbing the tree. He just likes being here in the garden. She's just patiently waiting for him to finish. Doesn't know he's hurt. She's a little naive. And you can offer her the garland. Maybe if you offer her the garland, she gives you a pretzel. I don't know, I think that's a great answer. Let's find Lisa. Lisa's great. Gotta remove the word pretzel. Both pretzels are useless. Some people like both ones, but you can pick the flowers. See what those pick them. Pick it and plant it on top of the bush. What do the flowers say? What do they say something? Some of them. We smell. Pick me, please. Pick me, please. We smell. Pick me, please. Not all of them say something. I think all of them are talking. And this one is really good. Kick it like a soccer ball, which is a mistake, but also a fun mistake. That's awesome. Some of them just are poorly planted. That is awesome. That is literally the awesomest mistake I've made all day. I didn't make that mistake today. I made that mistake days ago. But I get to enjoy the mistake today. There's a flower I picked and planted. Hey, Lisa, there you are. I'm looking for you. What's up, Lisa? Buds keep hiding fruits. Can you collect them? Sure. And I feel like I'll collect the fruits. Well, I don't even know. I don't even know. Let's get some magic fruits. They're all magic. I have that fruit. Now, all of these fruits are not playable. They're actually because they're magic masters level fruits, and you don't know how to play them, so you can't play them. But you can have them. And again, each fruit I want to be like free. First 100 people that play this game, I want them to just have that fruit. They now have it. As an NFT. And after there's a magnesium squirrel, right? So avoid the puns. Avoid hurting the puns if you can. That's just what I say. Because if you avoid hurting all the puns and they all stay alive, the great tree will be super grateful. I don't know how many fruits you need. I think it's just one. Functionality is super easy. This game is super easy out there. Just because I'm going to go about the logic and the conversations. I'm going to just go around and a bunch of things. I really need to separate some trees, get some space. I wanted this to be very difficult area. Because the goal is to have 108 fruits. Right now there's only 67 in the game. Yeah, I'll have 108 different fruits. Right now there's only 9 different fruits in the game. And versions of the same fruits. And then eventually be 108 different fruits and 100 versions of each fruit that you can have. First game players get to have these fruits. And I hope they're kids, because kids need resources more than adults. Let's make the kids more. Empower the kids to have this world. And I can sell it on the blockchain as NFTs and break their own law. I think it's a shame that children aren't allowed to have jobs. You don't think, well, what's protecting the kids? Well, why are adults allowed to give jobs to force kids into labor? That should stop. People say, they tell me this. They're like, oh, well, forced education exists to prevent kids from going into work labor camps. Well, why shouldn't adults be not allowed to force kids into labor? They should just be allowed, the kids should just be allowed to play and learn when they're ready. Why force them to learn if they're not ready to learn? They will know when they're ready to learn. You all made this decision at a very young age. Every one of you knew nothing and was helpless at one point in your life. And saw everyone around you walking and talking and decided on your own, I'm ready to learn. I must stand and walk around and be sentient like everybody else. And you learned it at your own pace, at your own willingness, and made the most greatest effort you've ever made in your life to learn those first 2 steps and first few words. And you stopped making that great effort when you were taught shortcuts. And right in this game, there's going to be no shortcuts. You have to talk to Lisa if you want to hear what she has to say. There's no shortcut around it. And if you don't like Lisa because there was something she said or something she did, then you have to get the courage to face that. But I'm not going to talk to Lisa yet. I have the fruits. And I know I've unlocked that quest, but I don't need that ball. I think the only way to get that ball dislodged in its spot is for like shrug the thin line.
No one is watching. It's fine. It's fine. I recorded this so I can just post it on YouTube and maybe someone will watch it. I'm gonna try it one more time. Yes. Yes. That's what I wanted to do. I love the water. Go go deep. Not even moving still. I have it. Yes. I'm so happy that I did this. I know this must be hard for you because you can't see, but this is the hard part of the game. This is blindly walking through the water, diving into things. I don't know how to make things collectible in the water yet. Yes, the Rasta ball. Well, this is one of my crowning achievements. It's the Rasta ball. I was trying to make a hacky sack, and I started with a big ball. And then I forgot to make it small into a hacky sack, and so now we have the Rasta ball. Anybody out there, if you want to check out Lee Scratch Perry's music, you could, and if you did, you would enjoy it. He's still alive. Someday, if I met him, that would be amazing. But you know, you can't meet everybody. But hey, Lisa, how did you find Sunday? Please take them up tomorrow in the great tree. Sure thing. And we have not spent nearly enough time in the great tree, so now let's go find Uncle Jeff up in the great tree. When I go in the great tree, sometimes I like to take an apron. So here you go, gorilla. We're gonna go find Uncle Jeff. Sometimes it tells you where Uncle Jeff is. No, it doesn't. Sometimes his name is above his. I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. So that's the rug dealer. So we get the rugs. Oh. See, how are you able to fall from the tree, holding the gorilla, and not drop the gorilla? That blows my mind. But it's just one of the fun things you can do in this game. You should go right in the middle. Well, that's the reason it's playing. I just picked up a squirrel, but I would have dropped the 8, which is not what I want to do. Jeff, what the heck? What the heck? Well, I don't know where Uncle Jeff is. And I'm a little lost up in the tree, which is fine. Oh, there's Uncle Jeff. Alright, we're gonna immediately put the ape here. How did you find my fruits? We hate the sandwich. I have everything at home. Now you have this fruit. And some fruit. What would happen, which I don't have yet, is now the bin of fruits would fill itself. I don't like how it fills. You have to like... There you go. Come on. Fill it up. Yeah, so part of the functionality of this game, when you collect these instruments and you fulfill these quests to these quest givers, like Uncle Jeff, you realize that you learn something. You can say yes or no. You can realize you can do something with it. Now that you have that no matter fulfill and express it to the person. And you have to practice it. And that's where this play functionality that doesn't exist would come to play. You go somewhere, you don't have to lay down a rug. You could lay down a rug, the collector rug, and then push your little button. I'm using key right now. Emote button, but it would be a different button like J. You would sit down in a plank position, and right now, these would be not unlocked. You couldn't play them. You have to hover over it. You literally have to hover over it for 15 seconds as practice. And then, oh, it unlocked. You practiced the melody. Good job. Now you know it. It's just a simple little function of it. So gamers watching, computer coders, developers, help me do this. Message me. Find me on Patreon. I don't know. Let's make this happen. Let's change people's lives. And earn a living doing it. There. Hey, let's just check out what I have. I have some sheet music. I'm gonna arm the sheet music. The Saber Theme, I love the Saber Theme. So yeah, you would arm yourself with that sheet music. Oh, I ended the game. That was the end of the game. Well, I think that was a great walkthrough. I had a good time. I hope you did. Let's end it right here, and appreciate you being a part of it.